Are you guys ready? Here it goes. Uber Andariel, guys. First fight. It was actually, it took quite some time to collect all these dolls because they only drop from Uber Beast and Ice. Let's see what this tormented Uber Andariel has in store for us. So obviously we are playing the Twister Barb. Let's go. Let's see how this is gonna go. Stick with oh what? The DPS is good. I need to kill these. We didn't really do the fight much before. We have no idea what gives stacks and what doesn't. This one probably gives stacks. No, she's out. And a bunch of stagger. He's dropping pretty good. These guys don't count as boss. Did any of you get a stack yet? A debuff stack?
Nope.
Okay, that's it then. Uber Andariel has been slain. I expected her to be a bit harder actually. Oh, Helm one! Maybe Shaco? Maybe another Shaco? Tyrell's might, come on! Well, this one is good.
You got anything?
I don't think so. I'm still looking.
I got 3
two.
flicker steps.
I got 2 chest armor, but probably gonna Soulbrand, right? Has to be Soulbrand.
Dude, on our first Uber Andariel fight, I got a Banished Lord Talisman.
Yeah, double Soulbrand.
I got a min roll again, dude. Well, that was Uber Tormented Andariel. Yeah. Well, give me 1 second.
Got a very nice recording, didn't die. Perfect.
Didn't die, yeah. Did any of you get any debuff stacks?
No.
Like,
I didn't
she
get
doesn't
any
even debuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you stand in this beam that goes around, but I mean, I didn't get to see much because there was twisters everywhere. But yeah, maybe they have to juice the drop table a bit. I mean, it took forever farming those 10 dolls that we just used. Because it's like, yeah, I gotta do Beast in Ice, Uber Beast in Ice 10 times to then open one Andariel. But yeah, we've got the Masterwork.
I checked the recording, I got touched by some of the red stuff, but I didn't get any stacks.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was nice. Varshan is a Gigaboss. Yeah, I think Varshan might be harder than this one. The one that we fought the first. But yeah, we have pretty good build. Quickly gonna hover my gear here. And that was the last Uber boss that we haven't killed. And now we did. Because it was just so hard to farm her mats. You need to do like, I don't know, I think you need like 500 distilled fears. This is the current setup here that we used. But yeah.
Do you wanna do some regular Juriel Rock and Evil?
Pretty straightforward.
I got all the shots if you got the eggs.
Rumble, Ira, Marshall, Blood Rage. But yeah, this is the arena and you don't get to see much of the fight. I mean, there's also like the twisters everywhere, so hard to see. But like, there's also a Druid, guys. The Druid, he can completely one-shot any boss in the game. So if you think this Barb is strong, I mean, the Sorc is also insane. But take a look at this Druid. I apologize for the bad quality, but look at this. Oh my god, man. This is a Druid who is killing, I mean, it's hard to see because the quality is so bad. He's killing Uber, this is Gregory. He spawns and he hits him for 9 billion and he's gone. 10 billion damage in 1 hit. This is what the Druids can do. I mean, the Andariel Fight was like 20 seconds, but yeah, still, this is like 10 billion damage, 1 shot on Uber Greg. With some pretty crazy Duriel runs, Duriel Fight. I'm gonna have the planner for this Barb, and I also have the planner for this Druid that I want to play today or tomorrow, actually. And there's like this 22 billion Boulder one-shot Druid. I think there's also another clip here of this yeah, Boulder Druid going absolutely insane. It has insane DPS. And you can see here how the damage is ramping up on this Boulder Druid. So there's a lot of different classes that I still want to test. It's not the Barb that is that strong alone, right? Like the power level in general in this patch is insane. And I think we kind of get to see it here with this clip. Now let's skip ahead. And yeah, look at this guy. He's hitting for 2 billion, 5 billion. He's going up 2 billion. 2.8. It's pretty insane. Like, I think it goes up to like 20 billion damage or something. So yeah, it's good that we have a PTR to kind of test all this balance, but yeah, I just hope it's gonna be like extended or something, because my browser is crashing. Because there's a lot of pretty questionable and potentially broken builds out there. Yeah, the DPS just goes insane. I want to find you the proper clip here. I hope it works now. I want to see the end of the clip, because in the end he actually hits the boss for 22 billion. Yeah, you can see here how it keeps ramping up. This is like the Boulder, going completely crazy. 22 billion. Okay, I think here, these are the highest numbers you can see here in the end. Like there's 10 billions popping up everywhere. And this can one-shot the boss with like 10 billion. 10 billion here again, 22 billion here. And that is the Druid, guys. Again, I have the planner here. I'm also going to be putting that in the description. I'm probably going to play this soon. And yeah, it looks pretty promising. But yeah, there's like only 3 days or 4 days left on the PTR. So it's going to be insane. This is the Boulder one-shot. So apparently, I haven't like checked everything, but apparently this build can snapshot your overpower, and it can also snapshot your crit. So that is a pretty busted mechanic, and yeah, we'll see how things evolve on other classes here. In general, the class balance is pretty insane. I've also seen the Necromancers. They're like double dipping with pets, and there's just a bunch of like crazy different setups. The Sorcs are also doing insane things, insane damage, and yeah, I mean, you have seen me on the Barb rocking. There's also like a couple of cool things here with the Uber Uniques that I want to test, because right now, like, all these builds that are being played are basically played without any of the Uber Uniques. I've not really, you know, like tested these that much, but I'm also worried a bit like that these Uber Uniques, for example, the Shaco is base 7 cooldown, and you can see even if I mastercrafted, my normal rare helm has 20% cooldown reduction. So I'm not even sure if, you know, the Harlequin's Crest and the Uber Uniques, also the Grandfather, like you lose, like look at this weapon, look at all the stats that I lose if I were to equip Grandfather, you know. So it's like kind of a tough sale on these Uber Uniques right now. I also made a video about Turael's Might that I'm going to be putting in the description. This one is basically Perma Artillery Shrine. That one looks pretty cool. But maybe some of the stats I think should be adjusted, because the Shaco, when it dropped, it only dropped with 7 cooldown. You know, normal helms, they can drop 8 cooldown. So they already, you know, have more cooldown baseline. So they're going to be having like, even if you mastercraft Shaco 3 times, it's going to have like 18% cooldown, and then these helms still have 20% cooldown. So there's a bit of a discrepancy, you know, between all these. Yeah, so in the end, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with those. But I'll be hunting more Uber Uniques. I definitely want to test the Turael's Might mechanic a bit more here the next days. And yeah, we're going to be testing a Druid, and maybe even if we have time, we're going to test the Necromancer as well. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, 23 billion damage, and yeah, that was the Uber Andariel Fight, probably the hardest boss fight and the newest boss fight in the game. But yeah, the power creep, the power level on this PTR is very high. I just hope, you know, they make the pit challenging and they make the game more challenging, man, because everything is just a speedrun again. And I really don't think that's the way to go for the endgame. We already have this with the Gauntlet, and yeah, shocker, people didn't really like it so much. So I really hope, you know, they take some notes from other games where there's actually like hard content in the end game, that you don't just completely like speedrun with some busted build or something. But yeah, it's good that we have a PTR so we can give feedback on all this, and I encourage all of you to just, you know, go out there and, to the forums, anywhere on Twitter, and give them feedback so they can work on this stuff. I personally have been giving a lot of feedback, and I will keep giving a lot of feedback, especially after the PTR is gone, when I had, you know, some time to collect all my thoughts, because there is like so many things, and so many things that we know are like pretty busted, overpowered, and there's probably so many things that people don't share that are overpowered and busted or hidden, and you know, it might make it to the live server anyway. So I really think class balance needs some look at, and the end game needs some more look at. But the game feels really good. The itemization stuff and a lot of these things are really nice. But yeah, overall, cool patch. I'm very looking much forward to Season 4 soon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the fight, my friends. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.